Voters in a deeply divided Catalonia are flocking to the polls with support for its separatist and unionist camps running neck and neck, leaving prospects of an end to Spain's worst political crisis in decades looking slim. Final pre-election surveys published last Friday showed parties backing the region's independence drive, galvanized by an autumn referendum, could lose absolute control of its parliament but might be able to form a minority government. That would keep national politics mired in turmoil and raise concerns in European capitals and financial markets, though the secessionist campaign has lost some momentum since the October 1 plebiscite which was outlawed by Madrid. Catalonia's pro-independence former president Carles Puigdemont, deposed by authorities in Madrid following the region's referendum and a unilateral declaration of independence, rallied supporters from self-imposed exile in Brussels. Today we will demonstrate the strength of an irrepressible people. Let the spirit of the 1st of October guide us always, he said on Twitter. He voted through a proxy cast by 18-year-old Laura Sancho at a polling station on the outskirts of Barcelona. Long queues formed outside voting stations in the affluent region of northeastern Spain shortly after they opened at 9 a.m. local time. They will close at 8 p.m. in an election expected to draw a record turnout, which the regional government said had reached 34.5% by 1 p.m. "We've had all our rights taken away," Mr. Rodriguez, who voted for independence in October's referendum, said, irked that the Spanish government had fired Mr. Puigdemont's administration. International investors showed few signs of nerves on Thursday, with Spanish debt and the euro in demand, though the Madrid stock market lagged at eurozone counterparts. Conservative Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy called Thursday's vote after sacking Mr. Puigdemont's government for holding the referendum and declaring independence. The election has become a de facto referendum on how support for the independence movement has fared in recent months. Mr. Rajoy hopes it will return Catalonia to what he has called normality under a unionist government or separatist government that will not seek a unilateral split. None of the 6 parties in the Catalan parliament are expected on their own to come close to a 68-seat majority. Offering a different interpretation of normality, Mr. Puigdemont told reporters in Brussels, "Today is not a normal democratic day, there are candidates in jail, there is fear, but we're hoping that by the end of the day we'll be back to some normality." The past few months' independence crisis has damaged Spain's economy and prompted a business exodus away from Catalonia, its wealthiest region, to other parts of the country. A new separatist majority might further dampen investor confidence. However, separatist leaders, who have campaigned while Spanish courts investigate them on allegations of rebellion for their roles in the October 1 referendum, have recently backed away from demands for unilateral secession. Analysts expect the next Catalan government to emerge from weeks of haggling between parties over viable coalitions.